अब हम बात करेंगे इस्तांबुल में एक यहूदी मजहबी रहनुमा और उनके साथ नदीम अहमद खान साहब जो मेरे साथ मौजूद हैं। इनका नाम है राबी यसरुल डेविड वेस। थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर गिविंग अस टाइम। और नदीम अहमद खान साहब हैं हमारे साथ। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल टेल अस दैट व्हाई यू आर हियर इन इस्तांबुल एंड व्हाट डू यू थिंक अबाउट द इजरायली अटैक ऑन फ्रीडम फ्लोटेला?
With the help of the Almighty, we came as rabbis to express the hurt, the sorrow, the outrage from Jews true to Judaism from around the world, and to express our condolences for the people here of Turkey. This is an outrage. It is a terrible crime. What the state of Israel has done, but to us it's not a big surprise because the whole existence of the state of Israel is a crime. They've stolen, hijacked, kidnapped the Star of David, the name of Judaism. That's our name, Judaism. It's a religion, and Zionism is not a religion; it's a nationalism, and it's forbidden according to the Jewish law.
It is written a Jew, not a Zionist.
Yes.
So you are a Jew, but you are not a Zionist.
Right. Jew is a religion to be subservient to the Almighty of thousands of years of religion. It's a spirituality. Zionism is a nationalistic movement, a materialistic movement that started 100 years ago by non-religious Jews to transform Judaism into nationalism. And it happens to be that according to the Jewish religion, we are forbidden to have our own entity, our own state. Since the destruction of the temple 2,000 years ago, we wait when God will make a metaphysical change, will reveal His glory to the world, and all humanity will join arms and go up and serve God. Prior to that, we are forbidden. We never will have a state, and today especially, we are forbidden to try to create our own entity, our own state. And these people who did it were Theodor Herzl and Zionists, these who ignored the religion, and they made a state which is forbidden. Now, it's forbidden even if the land would have been uninhabited, an empty land. But being that they made their state in Palestine, in the Holy Land, where there was a very large community, many people, and it was inhabited by many people, mostly Muslim, some Christians, and a small element of Jews. So then, in order to create their state, they stole, they killed, they expelled people from the lands. Even I have documents, the religious Jewish Orthodox community, which was the vast majority.
So
were opposed to this.
you condemn Israeli Zionism?
Yes, we condemn Zionism. It's a blasphemy. It's a heresy, rebellion against God. In the concept of having a state, in the concept of oppressing a people, it's a rebellion against God in every action that emanates from them, what they're doing. And all the rabbis, all the religious Jewish communities around the world, across the board, have always opposed Zionism from day one. And I bring documents we can show. Until today, the very large religious communities in Jerusalem, in New York, where I come from, or in Canada.
So you are from New York?
New York, and my colleague from Canada.
Okay. Mr. Nadeem, don't you think that it is a surprise that a Jew is here and he is condemning Israeli Zionism?
It is not a surprise because the word is aware of Zionism. And these people have taken care of Judaism. They are taking care of their religion. And the surprise is this, that everybody knows that this is wrong, and nobody acknowledge the wrong, and nobody take the action against the wrong. This is a surprise. Now these people, they are the Jews. This Zionism and the present government of Israel is not only injurious or dangerous to a human being, but also to Judaism, their own religion. They claim that we are religious. They are not religious. They are the one who are killing humanity without any human feelings. As it is said that they are beyond human feelings. They are not. They are behaving like mechanically.
Yes.
I will like to ask one thing, that what is the solution of this? Because they are just increasing their influence in the world to grab the resources of the world and to kill whosoever comes before them. What do you think? What is the opinion? How to handle it?
Well, as a people who religious, we believe in God, that God rules, the Almighty rules the world. We feel that the first thing is that we have to tell everybody and beg everybody to pray to the Almighty for a speedy and total and peaceful dismantlement of the state, which is the impediment to peace, which is the one that has created a rift between Jews and Muslims. And that we have to, because ultimately God is the one who accomplishes. At the same time, God is righteous and just and compassionate, and we have to emulate God and do His will. So we have to go out to the world and thank God with the alternative media today, with the internet, with all the different ways that we can get around the mainstream media that is fearful of Zionists. We have to let the world know, and the human rights activists like Your Eminence and others, we have to let them know this, what they're doing, has nothing to do with religion. They do not come in the name of Judaism like they
do you support the liberation of Palestine?
Certainly, this is God's will, that this land should not be under the Zionists. It should be totally under the Palestinian people, whatever rule they want. And then we could...
And Palestinian people, what is the meaning of Palestinian people?
It is the people who are living in the Holy Land.
Belongs to all the religions.
And it belongs to all the people that were living there, the indigenous people. We as Jewish people are forbidden to have our own entity, even if we would have been alone living there, because that's a decree for the Jewish people of God that we shouldn't have our own state. But even if we would have been the majority, but we weren't the majority were Muslims. What the Jewish approach is we'd have to ask forgiveness of the people of Palestine, give them restitution, and approach them humbly and say, here is the land. And it could be done that they should take control, whether they want a religious state or whatever they want, whatever their will is, it's their right prerogative to have their will, if they want a democratic state. And then we would humbly approach them if we can be, again, citizens amongst them. That is the Jewish approach. Eventually it will come to that, because you see that as over 60 years they had the Hawks, the Doves, the Sharons, the Rabins. They're never successful. It's always more blood and more blood, which is the root cause of all this bloodshed is purely because of Zionism, not the religions. We were always living together hundreds of years.
Mr. Nazim, do you agree with him?
It is certainly I agree with him, and I will just like to ask one more question from him, that what is his comment about flotilla, and how can he support us in future regarding this cause what we have initiated?
Well, with the help of the Almighty, we went to Gaza with the Gaza Freedom March, with Viva Palestina, as a delegation of rabbis from England, UK, from the United States and Canada, and we brought from Jerusalem. We went in there and we embraced the people of Egypt. And through Egypt we went to Gaza, and the heads of Gaza, the prime minister there, they all expressed clearly that they have nothing against Jewish people. It was a beautiful meeting. I don't know if you were there at that time, and it was a beautiful meeting, a public press conference that they said that they have nothing against Jews living amongst them. Bear with me a second. So what our approach, so we are certain that is the right thing. So we're trying to make a statement by going there that not only we bring them aid, but the aid that we bring is so minimal to what they need, minuscule, but it's more for emotionally helping them and telling the world, see, this has nothing to do with religion, and they're being oppressed totally illegitimately, illegally, and they are the victims, not the villains, and they're not anti-Semites. It's not and the world, the flotilla, I was almost on that flotilla. It was right by our holiday of Shavuot, so I missed it. I was supposed to be on that flotilla, but of course that's the right thing, to bring them aid and to awaken the world.
They want to break the siege of Gaza once again, and if they try to break the siege again, will you accompany them?
Our heartfelt thanks and appreciation for what you've done. May God bless you and protect, and that you should continually be able to do His will, that we should have a free Gaza, a free Palestine.
Thank you very much.